Well, in the day-to-day business, the whole process starts usually with an email or a phone call from the client. So they're inquiring about, a certain design or getting something custom made. And so what we try and do is we try and just really hold their hand and educate them. We educate them about different gemstones, about treatments of gemstones, about different metals, the true color of metals. In commercial jewelry stores, white gold is rhodium plated. 100% of white gold jewelry in commercial jewelry stores is rhodium plated. And so, but nobody knows that it's going to wear off and it's going to start looking yellow over time. And there's a lot of little things. What metals are going to hold up better with different stones. So we try and educate them about the metal choices. And then once they've placed an order, then when we create a design, we'll send renderings to show them what it's going to look like before we actually go into production. Which is one of the reasons why it's really nice that we're so high tech, because we can actually create full 3D true scale renderings of their jewelry and show it to them from different angles. So that way they can make any tweaks to it before we actually start making the piece. And then we try and educate them and keep them informed along the whole process. If we feel that their job is going to be late, we're going to call and inform them of that. In most cases, we do the best that we can, and then when it's finished, we just keep in contact with them all through the process. And then once they receive their piece of jewelry, we follow it up with a satisfaction survey. What we found was that sometimes people will receive something and just wish they had ordered a different finish, or the ring actually is a little bit too loose, or there might be some little thing that they don't really want to bother us about. And what I found is that they won't call us on those little things. So that's the reason that I created the satisfaction survey, is because then I can really make sure that they're happy, and I can make sure if they do have any little issues that we can take care of it for them, because we really want them to love it. I mean, jewelry's expensive, custom jewelry is really expensive. There's no reason for them to be unsatisfied with purchase. So of course then if anybody is unsatisfied, they'll call, and which doesn't happen very often, thank goodness. But we definitely try and resolve it as quickly as possible. We offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and we will give a full refund within 15 days of the purchase, which isn't necessarily unusual for jewelry, but it's completely unusual and uncommon for custom jewelry. Mm-hmm. If you go around to any jewelry stores, look on the internet and say, and inquire about the refund policy for custom jewelry, there's no refund. Absolutely no refund. Very, very few. There are a few, but by far and away, most places do not offer a refund for custom jewelry. It's because it's so labor intensive. What I discovered was that the path of least resistance really is the path of ethics, of performing with ethical standards, because I don't really have to second guess myself. I don't have to try and figure out what somebody told the client. I don't have to try and cover up something and hope that they don't find out about it. I don't have to do any of that. If there's an issue, I come forward, I'll tell the client, I'll before they know about it, I'll make sure I tell the client up front about anything. If there's treatments on stones, we disclose all of that. We want to make sure they know what they're getting when they order something, and so I don't have to worry about, are they going to find out about something later? All of the employees, they love working under those premises. They don't have to cover up any of their work. They don't have to make it in a short period of time. There's no limitations on their time. They're allowed to take the time necessary to create a really beautiful product. So it gives them a lot of satisfaction. The gemologist is free to just disclose all the information and give her the best information she can for the customer to make their opinion, to make their choice. The most peaceful way. So we definitely operate at maximum efficiency when everybody has that sort of peace.
Okay, and just a couple comments about what it means to win the award.
Well, it means everything. Like I was telling you earlier, right from the beginning, we have strived to uphold the highest ethical standards possible in the jewelry industry. And I also learned early on that is not necessarily common for the jewelry industry. So we, day in and day out, there's things that we do, there's choices that we make that might not be profitable, but they're ethical. And I'm so proud of what we do and how we make the ethical choices that we make, that it was a lot of fun to put together the packet of information showing the different things that we do, you know, examples of extreme customer service and how we problem solve. And so it was really fun to put that all together and see it in one place and actually be able to give it to somebody and say, look at this, look at what we do, and then to get the award for it, which is just absolutely amazing. So, and we've won quite a few awards, but I have to say this one takes the cake.